Oh, I love this so much. So, Libs of TikTok, amazing page. I suggest everyone follow them. They don't follow them. But we do it because we need the material. What I love is like as soon as Trump got the assassination, so there's a lot going on. There's so much stuff to get through with the assassination. It's all pretty like fresh news, which is exciting because all the little Americans are going to go to sleep. They're going to go to sleep. But we're still here. We're going to be awake. We're going to be awake and going through all the conspiracies as they come out.
Yep.
Not conspiracies, real conspiracies.
Oh.
True conspiracies.
Wow.
Yeah. Conspiratruths.
Someone said, wait, he almost again. You haven't heard?
You almost again. What are you talking about? He got shot again.
He didn't get shot.
Wait. Yeah,
You're talking about this.
Yeah, this is assassination attempt. I mean, like, look, we'll let's read through it together.
We'll read through it.
It doesn't sound that hectic. Someone came and shot at your house. Not your house, your golf club.
Yep.
And not the golf clubs, but the club where he plays golf.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you like that? This is a good one. Okay, he's in custard now. Rifle found at golf course. A very strange story. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, this is strange.
Former President Donald Trump is safe after a Secret Service detail opened fire at a man who was wielding an assault rifle at his West Palm Beach, Florida golf course Sunday in what the Federal Bureau of Investigation called an apparent assassination attempt. A suspect in custody was identified as Ryan Ruth. We know this, 58. He has 8 arrests on his record, apparently for minor offenses. One of them was a mass destruction, which we'll get into later.
WMD. Are minor offenses, like, is that pedophilia?
Probably. Yeah, I'd put it out there. Boy official is alleging that this man is a pedophile.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that. They did say minor offenses.
Trump is the only anti-pedophile president.
He really is.
Who would him apart from a pedophile? Potentially. Ukraine bit. Yeah, it's gonna be wild. We got so much on this game. 2 months after I wounded Trump in the ear during an outdoor rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. I mean, if this guy didn't get him, what chance do you have? Like, this was the perfect shot. Straight after that, they're obviously going to have crazy security around him. Like, if you're trying to kill him after that, you're an idiot.
I don't know. This always surprises me about how lax the security is. Or is Trump such a diva that he's like, I'm gonna go play golf on my normal golf course, like 50 meters away from a major road.
Yeah. So this guy just parked on the road.
But what I don't understand is why do these guys keep missing?
Because they're not Republicans. Republicans are the guys. These are Democrats.
The other guy was a Republican.
Actually, this guy went to Ukraine to fight as well. So
yeah.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Maybe it's just one of those things. He's just like the chosen one. And then
I think
when you aim at him, it gets really bright, and you're like, and then it goes off. Yeah.
That scene from Lord of the Rings where he's in Shelob's lair and he's got that vial of, and then you see what's her name, the Australian actor, Keith Blanchett. That's what happens.
I don't remember that.
Whenever they try to someone.
He holds. Oh yeah, Kate Blanchett comes out. You're right. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to Trump.
Yeah.
Trump's campaign, the U.S. Secret Service said the former president was unharmed Sunday after a Secret Service agent engaged the man, who official estimated was 300 to 500 yards away from Trump while he was golfing. What is that? What is 300?
That's like 300 meters. Almost the same.
What? Why would I can't stand this?
Yeah.
You have almost the same measurement. What is the point?
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
What is the point? You want to be different, so everything you have is like 3 units smaller than the global metric.
Yeah.
AK-47 with scope. What a weirdo.
Well, he learned from the other guy. The other guy didn't have a scope. He just had a red dot sight.
AK-47 style rifle with a scope. But it's just like like automatic scoping.
It's probably good for the first bullet, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I guess you can turn off auto.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just in not auto. Piece of agent that was on the course did a fantastic job. He had 2 backpacks and a GoPro camera. So he was trying to
get a GoPro sponsorship.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, I'm assuming this footage is going to come out then.
Oh wow.
100%. Once the police release it. Yeah, we're going to be able to watch
what's that song that always plays?
Assassination footage.
Sail. Dun, 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 dun. In GoPro videos.
I don't know.
Does the chat know that? I think it's called Sail, and it always plays dun 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 boom bum 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 bum.
I cannot imagine. That sounds like the Teddy Bear's Picnic. Does that sound anything like that?
No, you would know the song. I'm just really bad at doing it. Can you play it a bit? Boom. Sail
by AWOL Nation. It sounds like today's the day the teddy bears have.
It's nothing like that song. This is how
he's just walking through. Okay.
And then I'm Trump. Boom, boom.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's sick. Gonna be, see, that would work. This would be really good.
I'm excited.
GoPro, if you're watching, mate, get that footage.
Wait, we got contacts with GoPro.
We do.
Send this to them. We should edit it for them. Oh, what the crap?
Who does it look like it is?
I think it's me.
Well, now it's just me and you guys. So apparently, security service were able to spot his rifle barrel sticking out of the fence and immediately engage that individual. It's crazy that this guy seemed like he was a little bit more like he planned his, if it was an assassination attempt, a little bit better. In that he seems like he was a little bit hidden, because last time the guy was just in the open by himself. He clipped through the wall. Not well enough, apparently. Yeah, and that's the weird thing about it. Like, these people go to all the effort of risking their entire life. Basically, they're committing suicide. And then they still are just like, oh, I'm going to like hide in some bushes. I don't really understand. No ghillie suit? Yeah, where was the ghillie suit? He was head glitching. Oh, is that what he was doing? He was glitching his barrel through the wall like you do in CSGO. Yeah, he was doing that. You can do that, Alexa. How would you do it? I would never do this. I respect democracy in America, and I'll let chat vote on who they think should be the president. It's not up to me, all right? Bradshaw said Secret Service security on the day was appropriate and their agent did a fantastic job. I mean, the guy still got really close. I feel like they were just lucky that Trump was probably, I don't know, his toupee flew off and he didn't get out to his golf in time.
Did he actually get shot?
No, so there was no, I think they shot at him and they didn't hit the guy, which is weird because, like, how did they not hit the guy either?
Maybe it was Secret Service.
Maybe he was Secret Service? How would that help him?
No, I think they're Secret Service. So those, the bullets are secret. So he doesn't even know he got shot.
Ah, you know? He's going to get later.
Yeah.
They took the US presidential campaign, which shifted again 8 days later when President Joe Biden dropped out. No, I don't care about that. Yes, you're just going over the other one. That
soupy dumpling. Oh,
that's delicious. That's so much better than the dumplings we got before. Their golf courses across from Palm Beach International Airport and near Trump Mar-a-Lago's resort in West Palm Beach. What I don't understand is, how did they know
who was going to be there?
That Trump was going to be playing golf. Does Trump play golf every day?
I don't know.
At a consistent
I guess it must
time?
have been more planned, right? He must have been like following his, tracking him, or he just always plays golf.
I'm really curious for the details to come out now. Well, some has been released.
We got a lot of details.
Dug up. Alexa's done some sleuthing. He's uncovered a lot. What the bloody hell is that?
Some pork and fucking chives and stuff, and chili to go into a congee.
Wow.
Chinese morning. A Chinese morning to you all.
That's a famous thing about him. Yeah, he loves golf. Yeah, he does love it.
That's what I thought was funny, that him and Biden were having that golf argument. I'm like, seems pretty obvious. I mean, I can't say Trump's better, but like, he plays a lot more.
One of them lives practically on a golf course. He's going to be better at golf. People are brainwashed by controlled media to realize they're being lied to. That's not true. Everyone realizes they're being lied to. It's all echo chambers. Fear of being
the ones who want control have slandered Trump like crazy to fool you all. Bro, you are so brain dead. It's so funny to think like the deep state hates Trump. It's like they're both the same. You think this billionaire weirdo is the good guy.
Yeah.
They're all bad.
But also, people always say people are brainwashed and controlled by the media like it's some, I don't know, like brand new revelation they've had.
It's like, yeah, of course.
Everyone realizes that. It's something school children realize.
Well, some people don't. I think this shooter does not realize.
If you're just realizing that now, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But if you realize it, fair enough. You know, good on you. Good on you for recognizing the truth. If you think Trump is the underdog who's like anti-media, you're a psycho. I'm not a psycho. You're just a child.
You're turning into Hassan yelling at chatters. Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, he's just funny. It's just really funny.
No, I enjoy.
The media's out there to get Trump. What is Fox News?
Yeah, what is Fox
that?
News?
I don't know. Is that media or is that secret truth-telling independent? Yeah.
Yeah, Trump is. It's crazy.
Trump's part of it. They're all the same.
Yeah, and they're all lame as well.
Trump's funnier.
Trump is funnier. Should we go on to the next article you have?
Yeah, the next one is I mean, we can skip the next one as well. It's
what is this one?
It's a bit more information about him.
Well, I want to know about him. Suspected in an alleged attempted assassination of Donald Trump at the former president's golf course has been identified as Ryan Wesley Ruth.
Yeah.
Ruth? Is that how you say it?
Ralph?
58-year-old father from Hawaii. The suspect dropped and fled in an SUV and was later taken into custody in a neighboring county, authorities
He was just driving for ages.
Yeah, wow. Ruth's son said he hoped things have just been blown out of proportion. How could that be blown out of proportion?
He was just like a normal American, just into the sun. Didn't Trump tell people to tornadoes?
Yeah, exactly. He was just playing golf. He heard someone hit the ball towards him, and it was just castle doctrine, is that what it's called? He was just like, it was self-defense. Someone was hitting balls towards him, and that person happened to be Trump.
I hope things have just been blown out of proportion, because from the little I've heard, it doesn't sound like the man I know to do anything crazy, much less violent. So, spoiler alert, we're going to get through this, but he went to Ukraine to fight.
He's a crazy guy.
He's done violent stuff before, you know?
That is crazy. Ruth was convicted in 2002 of possessing of mass destruction, according to North Carolina Department of Adult Correctional Online Records. So, spoiler, it's disappointing. He didn't have a nuke. He did not have a nuke. He had a machine, which is so fucking
that's a WMD
dumb,
in America?
that's called a WMD, when arguably a machine is less deadly than just like a really accurate semi-automatic rifle when you're spraying everywhere. So why? It's another stupid distinction. Oh, machine. Oh. It's like, no, you're deadly enough. Don't pretend they're any different.
Yeah, no, this is the bad one.
This is the bad one. It's like, no. So Iraq did have WMDs?
No, they went checked. No machine.
No machine.
What's his name? Hans
Breivik? Colin Powell?
Hans something was the inspector in Iraq.
Oh, yeah.
I remember like a comedian at the time was like, yeah, we're in such an awkward job. Imagine going to Iraq. Like, yeah, I'm Hans looking for arms. You like it?
Hans looking for arms.
Hans Blix. Hans Roblox.
Hans Zimmerman. So apparently he had a machine which is considered WMD.
That's awesome.
Which is insane.
Not the normal that kids get in top schools.
No.
That's safe. This is a crazy guy. So we go on deeper. He was a recruiter for the Ukraine's International Legion. So
wow.
I love this. Like, this guy, I wonder if they have any pictures of him in the article. Yeah, we go. That's him doing an interview on Romanian TV. He is so amazing in that he looks like a Republican like cooked him up in a lab. Like, he's got blue hair.
Yes.
He is obsessed with Ukraine. He fights there. He gets people, he recruits people to go fight there, which is like probably like one of the more unpopular of the Democratic policies. It's like they chose like the most annoying kind of Democrat to do the assassination. It's so funny. It's a blue-haired Slavo-Ukrainian guy.
Blue, not like all the other blue-haired people. It's because he loves America.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. That is, his face is the red, his white is the white, and then the blue. I think he's not your typical
Trump
blue
in 2016.
person.
So this is really funny as well. We'll get into that later as well. But like all the kind of grifters on either like the lib Democrat side or the kind of far right are trying to claim he's someone else's.
Yes.
I mean, he seems pretty clearly Democrat coded to me, but he's also a psycho. So who knows?
Yeah.
Before he was caught with an AK-47 on a golf course near Trump, Ryan Ruth went to Kyiv to fight for Ukraine's military and recruit for its international legion. Ruth told US media he had partners meeting with Ukraine Ministry of Defense every week. I mean, this is actually a thing though, because if he had any link to like the Ukrainian like defense department, I don't want to get conspiratorial, but that's a giant deal.
Apparently his hair is yellow and blue for Ukraine. Apparently it's yellow. It is a little bit yellow.
Are you American or not?
No, it's Ukrainian.
If you want to read a bit on your
Yep. Where were you up to?
Ryan Ruth was arrested. Oh, we know that.
Back in 2022, Ruth reportedly traveled to Ukraine to recruit for the International Legion. According to Newsweek Romania, which interviewed Ruth in 2022, the American resident of Hawaii hoped to fight as a volunteer alongside the Ukrainian army, but was too old at the age 56. That's fucking
come back
sad.
In 2024, because I think they're getting desperate.
Yeah, exactly. So plan B, Ruth said, was to come to Kiev and promote the idea of many others coming to join the International Legion. Is he talking about promoting international people, or is he telling people in Kiev?
I'm like, they're already getting conscripted. Like, you go to America and you spook the war. You don't go to Kiev and be like, join the war, foreigners. And I'm like, who are you talking
And they'll be
to?
like, what the f are you saying, firstly? Why is your hair yellow? Why'd you piss in your hair? I'm not going to fight for this man. Seems like a pretty average Florida man.
Mm.
He was in a Gideon video. Yeah, we've got that.
He's Hawaiian.
Ruth's Twitter timeline is filled with scores of tweets volunteering his direct assistance to the war in Ukraine, cheerleading the war against Russia and attacking opponents of military aid to Kiev, such as Tulsi Gabbard.
I'm willing to fly to Krakow and go to the border of Ukraine to volunteer and fight. I mean, there's no fighting on the border of Krakow and Ukraine. To be fair, it's Russia invaded, not Poland. But would I be able to cross the border to fight without a visa? Every citizen around the globe should be running to Ukraine to fight. Can I be the example? We must win. I mean, I think this is really cute.
I like it.
Like, I appreciate someone wanting to fight for his values. He believes in democracy. Yeah. It's just very funny that he's picked this as the issue.
This is his issue.
But the one time the Democrats are not the invaders.
Yeah,
like.
But I think it's if you ever support you should be
puts a hole into something. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's going hard.
I think if you ever support a war, you should be made to go and volunteer and fight in that war. Or maybe that would make the worse. I don't know. That was not a good solution. I have had partners meeting with Ukraine's Ministry of Defense every week, and will still have not get them to agree to issue one single visa. It's probably
so he's got a bunch of people who want to volunteer. And Ukraine is like, who the f are you?
Shut the f up. Crazy wacko. We can probably
US volunteers in Ukraine. Oh yeah. I read the New York. We actually got the New York Times article next. We might as well just use this. We don't have to read it. We go up a bit. US volunteers in Ukraine who lie, waste, and bicker. Among those featured alongside the North Carolina volunteer was Malcolm Nance, a star MSNBC commentator who falsely told he had enlisted for frontline combat against Russia. When in fact, he spent his time tweeting from a Lviv hotel room. I love that.
I would do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would do that.
I mean, you are currently fighting in Ukraine. We both are.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in recently liberated Kursk. We're actually in Russia.
We're in Russia. Yeah.
You're kind of got some Zelensky riz going on.
I do have Zelensky riz. Thank you. Yeah. So thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
I've been wearing this non-stop.
Zelensky.
The only shirt I got given when I enlisted.
According to the Times, Ruth planned to move volunteers, in some cases illegally, from Pakistan and Iran to Ukraine. I love that. They just could not get enough Westerners to join. So he's like, I'm going to go get a Pakistani men, which is actually insane for even bigger reasons, in that Pakistan got by the Ukraine war. So they had Imran Khan previously, who's now in jail. But they had him as the leader of Pakistan, and he was not doing sanctions against Russia. And the Americans weren't happy about that, so they couped him. They got the military to do a coup and get rid of him from power. And it's like, it's such a wild situation because they're ostensibly, we're defending Ukraine to stop authoritarianism from taking over this bastion of democracy. But if you don't agree with it and you're democratic, we're going to cause military dictatorship in the country. Yeah. So Pakistan got completely by the Ukraine war. And it's just funny that he's like going to Pakistan and be like, you guys want to fight too? Like,
yeah.
That's cool.
But with Ukraine.
Probably purchase some passport through Pakistan since it's such a corrupt country.
Can we do that? Can we just get passports for any place in Pakistan?
I hope so.
That's sick. I love that. The International Legion, also known as the Georgian Legion, has become a haven for assorted mercenaries. Cooks? What is a cook? Kooks. Oh, I thought, like, I know what a cook is. Just like a chef.
No, wars need chefs.
Yeah, fascist activists and even wanted. The Legion is led by Mumaka Mamilashvili, a Georgian warlord implicated in numerous crimes. Well, this just sounds like fun now. This is, you get to join, come join the Orc tribe. It's sick. Ruth's apparent assassination attempt took place at a zenith of proxy hysteria, with Ukrainian President Zelensky demanding the Biden administration grant him long-range and green light strikes deep in Russian territory. A column published from Kiev this September.
I'm on it.
You got it.
So, what is that? I think it's a pretty wild situation. I mean, I don't think the Ukrainian government takes this guy very seriously at all. It seems like he's kind of like a nuisance. So I wouldn't, like, a knee-jerk reaction, I wouldn't really go down that conspiracy route because, I don't know, he just seems like kind of a freaky random guy. But that being said, I feel like, you know, the the two major parties. You got Kamala and you got Trump. And in terms of foreign policy, they feel pretty uniform apart from this issue. Like, I feel like there seems to be a genuine difference between the two parties in terms of Ukraine. So, like, I understand if you're, like, super into Ukraine, like, your whole political identity is based around defending democracy in Ukraine. Like, Trump is a serious threat because he is not, like, he's the opposite to the Democrats in that regard. That's, like, the one thing that they do differently, I think.
Yeah, maybe, though.
Yeah.
It just depends on if he actually does that. But considering the Democrats are actively supporting Ukraine.
Yeah. I know Trump just keeps talking about how he's going to, first day I get in office, I'm going to, like, make a peace deal.
I mean, that's a crazy conspiracy. If you think that's alluding to that it's...
I think that's the only difference between Democrats and Republicans.
Yeah.
Apart from, like, domestic stuff. But even practically speaking, that's not a big difference. Like, Democrats want to reinstate Roe v. Wade. They won't.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to stack the Supreme Court to make it happen. So, like, they just kind of, as part of a culture war, probably, like, get angry at Republicans for doing these things. But it's going to stay the same, I assume. This is the one thing that I can kind of see there is some difference between them.
Yeah. Someone said, I think Trump can do it, sad as it is. I mean...
I think peace is... I think that's the only thing that's Trump's sensible on. It's just like, you can either continuously sacrifice Ukrainians forever, which seems to be the Democrat policy, or you can kind of, like, cut your losses at some point and make a deal. I don't know.
Yeah. Sad
like,
as
I think
it is a funny way to...
But it's sad. It's like, I don't know.
I thought they were saying sad that Trump was the one that has to do it. But I'm like, no, I mean, at the end of the day...
Oh, that's what they meant. I thought they meant sad as in, like...
you want Russia to win.
No, I thought they were saying sad because they don't want it done.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, stop funding Ukraine. That's the thing. Like, America holds complete power over this situation in terms of... I don't think Ukraine has that much of an independent policy on this. Like, I feel like they're propped up by the US. If the US decides to stop, there's not really much of a choice for Zelensky. Like, even if he wants to keep on fighting, like, he's going to get eaten alive by, like, everyone in Ukraine.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Go to the next one.
All right. The delay in American aid during the past year caused by infighting among stubborn Republicans in Congress has contributed to the deterioration of the situation on the ground. So I get what they're hinting at. They're saying
I know what they're
Ruth
saying.
has some kind of link to Ukraine and this is really convenient for Ukraine. From reading this, it just sounds like he's kind of annoying for the Ukrainians. Like,
yes. I don't think this is good for them in any way.
Yeah.
But are they saying
Trump
actions
assassination probably good for them?
Maybe
just
good for them?
Guy specifically is a headache.
It seems like they're slightly suggesting as well that this man is a byproduct of not enough being done in Ukraine. And this is what happens, the frustration. So
we should be funding them more.
They're kind of saying we should be funding them more, but if anything, this is a reason to fund them less. It's like...
Greyzone's not pro-Ukraine.
No, I don't imagine they are. Ruth has yet to discuss his motives for bringing an assault rifle to a golf course.
So did he?
He didn't. But
he didn't shoot.
He didn't. No. So it wasn't an assassination attempt. He was just going for a walk with and a scope.
Is Florida open carry?
Yes, Florida is open carry, I think.
So he's just a dude that got shot at by Secret Service.
Yeah.
Is what's happening. He didn't. But
did
he root?
Did he root? That's a real question. They infringed on his 2A, exactly.
That's really good. I really want to see what the guys say about this. Because they're going to hate this guy.
Because I'm like, you're ruining our 2A.
No, but he's also like, he's the, like, culturally speaking, he's like the opposite. He's like, he's got colored hair and he loves Ukraine.
People saying, yes, you can open carry, and people saying, no, you can't open carry. I think I'm going to say you can open carry. I don't know, but I'm going to say. But also, Florida golf courses, famous for having alligators everywhere. Seems like that should be the one place you can open carry a rifle.
Also, Secret Service should be
the alligators.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Trump's legs are like
senile.
Trump's legs are like stumps.
Yeah.
Alligator comes up 100 meters away. He's not getting.
He's not moving. If he falls over, it probably takes him at least 3 minutes to get up.
He's kind of like a turtle. I think he's like very middle heavy. Like his ass.
Yeah, but Alexa, you mentioned a turtle. The one animal that has a defense against the alligator.
No, but once he falls over, he's going to be.
Yeah, but he'll just do this.
Inside
He'll retract inside himself, and then the alligator's got nothing.
This is so weird. I and no one is even trying to assassinate Biden and Kamala.
How are you allowed to tweet
this sounds like
that?
the kind of stuff we say, the kind of stuff you should get arrested for. You know, like, why isn't anyone assassinating the president and the presidential candidate? It's so funny. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is not okay. Nobody should be trying to assassinate anyone.
Why don't these people, huh?
Interesting. No, I think I understand what he's saying. I mean,
you think you understand what he's saying? It's written very clearly, Alexa.
No, I think he's saying there's a conspiracy because the Democrats are paying all these people to try.
Oh yeah, of course.
No one's them. So it's like, it's obviously the Democrats doing. They control everything, and no one's assassinating them.
Or he's implying, the Democrats aren't the dangerous ones. The Republicans are ones that actually want change, and the whole world's trying to stop them. Yeah. But no, you're probably right that he's implying the Democrats had something to do with this. But it also just reads as, why doesn't someone Biden and Kamala?
Yeah, that's 100%. It's just insane.
Firstly, you don't have to Biden. He's going to die. He's already dead. And
you could look at him wrong, he'll fall
all
over.
These people, like Elon Musk. You think Elon Musk would have some understanding of how a political party works? It doesn't matter.
I don't think he knows
if Kamala's at the top or Biden's at the top, it's the same party. They do the same thing.
I mean, you can get rid of momentum, I guess. Kamala
if anything,
dies.
It gives these people momentum.
No, but Kamala's like, who's the other guy? Yeah, no, actually, no, you're right. Yeah.
It's like if you Trump, the Republicans would love it.
Republicans love though, because Trump is very special. He's he's a unique guy with he wasn't really from the party. He kind of gets brought in.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to replace him with.
Rice Krispie says, my biggest concern is if they do violence against a polling place in a big city in like PA or an important state. That is true. That's the thing. Is it's like
they've been doing that before as well.
That's the thing. It's like no one cares if someone's a politician, but it's like, if someone targets voters of a certain political party, but also the one. Let me think of a good way to phrase this. It's nice that these last two things that have happened. I guess there was a school in between, wasn't there? But they're not school kids in America. Is all I'm going to say. It's like great.
Apart from the fact that they did, but still, I think it's like
yeah. I don't know. Did it skew the numbers at all?
Yeah. No, that's something that's always bugged us about terrorism. In that, once upon a time, it used to be assassinations and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then as time has gone on, more recently, it's like more and more focused on civilians, like
civilians with no political. It's someone mentally ill, the children with no.
Or someone just like blows up a train.
Or something just innocent people.
Yeah, it's weird. It feels like all the good terrorists have been co-opted.
Yeah. The only thing that bugs you was Cryptid says, yeah. You know what I'm also annoyed is that they got rid of bank robberies.
Did they though? Maybe they don't report on them.
Whatever happened to that?
If they told you about it, then everyone would be doing it.
When was the last time someone did the Italian job, huh?
When? Okay.
Type that in.
When was the last time someone did the Italian job?
1969, 2003. It's been a very long
That's a comedy.
Time. Oh, that's a comedy. They sometimes happens, but they're never like they used to.
Bank robbery news. FBI. Tennessee man for bank robbery. 2024.
Yeah, but that's no real bank robbery. That's no
because he got caught
dressed up with a mask on and then seduces the bank teller and then uses his lipstick to steal his fingerprint and then opens the vault.
Wait, what's that?
That's what
movie is that?
I made that up.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You should,
that should be a movie.
Why aren't you a bank robber?
I should be.
This is so lame. Imagine the adrenaline you'd get.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Bank robbers used to be excited. I love the ATM robberies with forklifts. Yeah, I guess they're pretty good as well. I do like it that they're like, this is the money box. No one touched this.
I love how his fans are. They write, why they want to Donald Trump? It sounds like my mom. Why they want to? You explain on me. Why is it wanted? It's Donald Trump 2012. When you're hot, the lowlifes really hit you. And they try hitting from every angle. Never let the bastards get you down. He's just saying he's hot.
Amazing.
I love that. Really sounds presidential. You are such a loser. I hate Democrats so much.
Noodle mom. Don't dox her, but I want to look at her profile, Mike. Can you link her to me that later? I'm gonna just go through her profile.
We can find this later.
I love that. Do you ever do that where you just like find someone that's such an interesting person that like votes and is so certain about their political ideology and you're like, I'm just gonna look at pictures of you.
Well, I think it's just you just find pictures of the guy.
Yeah, it's great.
I saw some really bad ones. Because for a while, I think it's YouTube wasn't really kicking off. I was just doing all my political arguing just on my personal Facebook page. And I'd go to like right-wing Australian politicians and comment and stuff. And then I found this one guy and it was so bad. So I was just like tracking his he was schizophrenic. He was quite clearly schizophrenic. And he'd post every single day. And it's funny because none of it's funny, but his narrative. So I think he was getting scammed by a Nigerian woman on the internet.
Oh no!
Right? Who he thought was his wife.
No.
And he's upset at the government because they wouldn't let his wife come to Australia because she's a scam or she doesn't exist or whatever it is. And like you track his posts. I was reading him for so long because I just kept going back and back. You see, every single day the story changes ever so slightly, you know? And then at one point he gets jumped in Dandenong. He's from Melbourne. He gets jumped in Dandenong by a bunch of teens, or like he gets assaulted. And then in his world, it's like the government sent these teenagers to attack him because he talked too much about them trying to stop his Nigerian wife.
This wasn't a fun story.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was just,
well, I was expecting some kind of joke.
No, it was crazy. It was really sad.
It just made me sad. And everyone in chat is sad now.
Sorry.
How do you know he wasn't right? Exactly. Poker guy 18.
Poker guy 18's got all the zingers. I love this.
I can't believe Trump posted. Oh, that's not recent.
That's 2012. I said 2012.
I mean, he's probably got tweets a million things. There's going to be something relevant to everything.
Whatever happens to it.
Just like, did The Simpsons predict this? Because the show has, 500 episodes?
Yeah, but also the majority of those are all photoshopped.
Are they?
Yeah, so many of them are so stupid. But there was a really good one where it was Lisa Simpson as president. They said, we inherited a real budget crunch from President Trump. But that's meant to be a joke because you're like, in what world would it's kind of like a satire of America.
Yeah.
You know?
Then someone said that?
What do you mean?
Someone said those exact lines?
No. It was just they predicted that Donald Trump was going to be president.
Yeah.
Because back then he was just like a weird, reality TV millionaire.
Yeah, that's very
And they're like, America, so it wouldn't be funny if he was president.
Is there any more? This is
this is the video from Romania.
Oh, sick.
Do we get to see him talk, which is very fun.
I'm excited. He does have yellow and blue hair, chat. You were right.
Please tell me
wait, this looks like a hostage.
who you are and why are you
Oh yeah, I love Romanians.
Please tell me who you are and why are you here?
It sounds exactly like
Please tell me.
This sounds exactly
who
like
are-
the Botes sisters.
And why are you here?
Why are you here? Yeah, it's crazy. It's
What are
like
you talking about?
a spitting image.
They don't speak Romanian, do they?
Yeah. They're Romanian. What do you think Botes is? What do you think that's from?
They are Romanian. I don't remember them saying that, talking like this.
Who is this guy? Are you crazy, uplifted alligator? I can't even click on you. You're so crazy.
This is the guy that allegedly wanted to Trump.
So he didn't actually fire any shots.
He just had
A gun with
and
a
a
scope.
and a GoPro
And 2 backpacks
and 2 backpacks.
near the golf course. I mean, yeah, maybe he was getting to like the best possible assassination spot. Imagine that getting sprung. You're like almost there. He found he planned this out for weeks and he got like on the walk to the spot.
Yeah, but he had his pointed through the fence, Alexa.
Oh, really? Oh, that's what he was doing. He was just like,
Some reports say he was in a sniper's nest. See, why did they have a sniper's nest on the golf course
that's
if
crazy.
they didn't want snipers to use it?
that's crazy. It's like having a bird bath and get angry when birds come.
Yeah, that's a management problem.
You're crazy.
There. Who's your landscaper? Talk to them.
Please tell me who you are and why are you here?
56 from the U.S. From North Carolina.
From the U.S.
Originally, so live in Hawaii now, so flew all the way from Hawaii here. So the question as far as why I'm here, to me, a lot of the other conflicts are gray, but this conflict is definitely black and white. This is about good versus evil. This is a storybook, any movie we've ever watched, this is definitely evil against
People saying
good.
too quiet.
I mean, we're battling a situation here where the Ukrainians and
Yes,
the
this
rest of the
is
world
the
caring and
Trump.
gracious and unselfish and take care of one another, and it's just a matter of we need to stand up for that. That is the
Someone has a serious problem if you ask them, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the ramble they go to. I guess he did ask them, why are you here?
Yeah,
but it
it's
happens a
like-
lot where it's like, stop yapping.
Yeah, it is. It's like he's unwell.
He's unwell. He's really unwell.
Good and evil, movie star, movie watching.
Yeah, black and white.
most important thing in the world is just to show human beings that we're kind and we're caring and that we take care of one another and that the world is
Answering
united,
who are you with
so
I'm
that we
56
feed
is a
each
red
other
flag.
and make sure that we all move forward as one collective whole unit.
Did he hit
So,
or miss?
we
He didn't
feel
do
the
anything. He
pain
didn't.
of one country's failure and their conflicts, and we enjoy the successes of other countries that are doing good, and we all work together. And
I would be shaking if I was holding the camera. If I asked this man this question, I would be like, okay.
Also, where did they put him? They're interviewing him in his motel room. He's got a minibar next to him.
They're nice.
Or he's a giant guy next to a fridge.
Didn't he say he's 5'6"?
Is he enormous? Oh, it said 5'6". No, he said 56 years
Oh,
old.
same thing. 56.
No, he's a giant guy standing next to a fridge.
This is a normal
And the
size
Romanian's
fridge.
even bigger.
For some reason, Russia does not grasp this concept that we're all one unit, and we have to get along and work together and
He's standing on a chair.
and be normal human beings.
How big is the Romanian guy, man?
2022. We have to work together. It seems asinine that we have a leader in a country that does not understand the concept of being unselfish and being
I have no
generous.
idea what this man is saying.
I do. It's just like weird Democrat lib drivel where it's like, let's forget that our country has done all the wars in the past 100 years. This is a unique moment in history where someone's finally done something bad.
Yeah, exactly.
And like all the good people in the world need to get together to stop this bad thing.
Vietnam.
No.
Fine. Vietnam. I love Vietnam.
Also, the Iraq war,
Yeah.
the war in Afghanistan was still going at this point.
No, crazy. Someone said in chat he looks like Schizo Peterson, Jordan Peterson. He does.
Oh my God, he's Dark
He
Peterson.
really does. This is his.
This is
alter
Lib. This is
ego.
Lib Peterson.
This is
Yeah, it's because
exactly.
Jordan Peterson's a psycho when he's right wing. He's even worse when he's a lib.
This is crazy.
and being kind and just the basic moral values that are required by human beings these days. It blows my mind.
Oh my God.
And what are you doing here in Ukraine?
He already asked that. Did he already answer that?
My
didn't he?
initial goal was to come.
Oh, he's in
fight.
Ukraine.
I think everybody around the globe should be motivated to come here and support the Ukrainians and support the army, no matter what gender, age, anything. Everybody should be here supporting the army. But I'm 56, so initially they were like, "Well, I have no military experience," so they're like, "You're not an ideal candidate." So they said, "Not right this minute." So plan B was to come here to Kyiv and promote getting more people here. We need thousands and thousands and thousands.
Yeah,
of
like
people.
like you said, why would you go to Kiev to promote more people going to Kiev? Surely you go to more places.
Yeah, go to
Tell
Hawaii.
them to go to Kiev.
Go to Hawaii where all the homeless people are. Go up to them and be like, "Do you like good or evil? Do you like good?
Do you want to try borscht?
Yeah, try borscht. Would you like a?
Would you like it?
Come with me. Would you like to fly on a plane?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
Imagine
mean,
flying on a
Alexa,
plane.
if they're in Hawaii, they flew there on a plane.
Yeah, true. No, they could have come there on a surfboard.
On a
Very
surfboard?
popular mode of transportation in Hawaii.
In Hawaii, yep.
Yeah.
I've watched Surfs Up. I know what they do there.
Here fighting with the Ukrainians. We need, we've got 190 countries around the world, and we need thousands from all of it. If
198 countries.
I don't know. Well, if you count
Taiwan.
the Independent Republic of Donetsk,
200.
the governments will not send their official
Donetsk
military,
People's Republic, that's what it's
then
called.
we civilians have to pick up the torch and make this thing happen. And we've gotten some wonderful people here, but it's a small fraction of the number that should be here.
You did
We
that?
have 5,000
You wonderful people.
to 10,000 people here fighting. That is just a minuscule amount of the 5 billion people on the globe.
He wants 5 billion people to go to Ukraine to fight Russia.
Look, Ukraine, a lot of wheat.
A lot of empty space.
They got a lot of wheat. They already feed a large chunk of the globe. Not 5 billion. If everyone moved there, might be a bit of a strain on the resources.
Yes.
But Russia would shit itself.
Also, he said 5 billion. There's 8 billion.
This was back in 2022.
So world's gotten bigger since
Yeah.
then, guys. You may not have known
We've
that.
doubled.
We've doubled since then. Did this guy tune out in like the 70s? Yeah, that
Billions
is one of
must
those
fight
slips you have. Yeah, that's
Also,
crazy.
imagine being Ukrainian and seeing this man's head. It might be nice because your country's getting invaded. It might be nice to see a foreigner standing up for it. But then at the same time, you're like, why this guy?
Why this guy?
Why
is he wearing an American shirt?
I don't know. I just think it's like uniquely. No, yeah, maybe it's nice. I don't know. I guess
I
hard
think
to
it's
say.
nice if I was being invaded by a country and I saw someone else coming there to support me, no matter how
Like freaky they were. A
mentally
schizophrenic guy
unwell they
came and he's
were.
like, I love Australia.
I'd be like, well, welcome back, son. I'll call him my son.
We need everyone here fighting. That's why I'm in Kyiv. So every project that I promote,
Extreme
is
adrenaline
about
junkie.
getting
Yeah, I'm going to
people
walk
here
around
supporting
Mar-a-Lago with a
We're at a
fucking
critical
AK.
juncture in this where we are sitting on the fence as far as whether good or evil is going to win.
I mean, we're not sitting on. It's like it could go either way.
Yeah.
America's definitely not sitting on the fence. No. Okay.
Right now, we're looking at a situation where the world is waning, and it's thinking that this is important or not. And
I mean, this is good. I do wish everyone felt this way about every war.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's true.
It's
true.
nice.
It should be so unconscionable this is going on somewhere that you want to dedicate your whole life to stopping it. I think, yeah.
And
there is something beautiful about it. It's just a bit diluted.
It's diluted, but I'm still happy he's doing it with a war. You know, it's never too late to start hating wars. So good on him.
Well, I don't think he hates wars in general, though.
He just hates Russia.
Well, yeah, he hates that because the way he talks about it whitewashes like the concurrent wars that are happening while he's talking.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, all right, are we going to stand for humanity?
This guy is pro-Palestine and pro-North Korea also.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know if I can imagine he's pro-Palestine. I don't think he's pro-North Korea.
That'd be nice if he's
North Korea and Russia are kind of allies. So.
And like they're using North Korean bombs on Ukrainians.
It is? Well, then this man's an idiot.
Well, then show us what are you talking about? He tweeted it. Oh, right. We're going to get through the tweets later. He also tweeted everything. So yeah.
For human rights, for everything that
he
is
invited
good
Kim to his house.
Or are we just going to ignore it? You know, if everybody is complacent and doesn't join this fight, then guess who's going to win? It might take 10 years, but we're going to lose this battle if everyone around the globe does not stop what they're doing and get off the couch and come to Ukraine and defend.
That's a big ask.
Get off the couch and
couch and come to Ukraine.
Yeah. I mean, imagine every single, what was you saying before? Every single went like this. Great.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, someone's invaded someone. Everyone get off the couch.
Everyone get off the house. We're all going to that country.
Yeah.
Defend the human rights of everyone around the globe. This is the most important thing going on in the world today. So sitting around and letting life go on as normal and complaining about gas prices and complaining about, you know, your luxury life in whatever country you live in is unacceptable. As human beings, we must support each other. We cannot turn our backs on anyone around the world and expect the problem to go away. So I've been dealing with Russia for my entire life, you know.
Have you?
We had one period where it was okay, but now we've let it slip back into terrorism. So it's just the world needs to respond.
How do we choose which one to go to? Yeah, that's a hard one. I get off my couch, but I could get off my couch in a million different directions. I'm
going to go to the nicest country. That's how I'm going to do it. Ukraine, Russia.
A war in Kiribati. Very interesting.
Who the fuck's Kiribati again?
It's a little island in the middle of the Pacific.
You want to go to Kiribati?
You think of anything better?
He looks like they walked in on him stealing cookies from the jar on top of the fridge.
I just think that we're all good people.
What are you doing here right now? I'm here 56. He does look like that.
I think because the camera's way too high, and he's looking above the camera to the guy as well.
Have to elect new leaders the next go around that have a backbone and that have the fortitude to say, "Hey, we're not going to tolerate this type of behavior. This type of behavior is unacceptable.
Verbal diarrhea.
Anywhere, any place. So it's totally unacceptable." And
where is he? Where is the cameraman? Cameraman's up here. Do you see him looking up every now and then? No, but he's looking at the camera and then he looks above the camera. You see him? Do you track his eyes? He keeps looking above the camera. There's another guy. They're back to back. They're on top of each other.
They're on their shoulders.
Yeah, like kids. They snuck into Ukraine too from Romania.
Fucking awesome. Cameraman is on the bed. I missed the beginning. Who is this dude? This is the guy that tried to trump.
Well, he hasn't shot yet.
Oh, you know what? He could just be sitting. Good answer, Chazzy Bop.
Why people are not responding, I do not know.
He's next to a normal fridge, sitting on a mini fridge. I think that's my understanding of the hotel room.
What impressed you the most since you are here?
My trip to Irpin was pretty emotional. So going and seeing the buildings that were burned and destroyed and things of that nature. I think more emotional for me is just talking to the guys that have come here. When you talk to a 20-year-old guy that sold everything he owns to come here to fight, that is heroism. He's coming here to risk his life for humanity, for the Ukrainians. Guys that sell everything they own to come here and support the Ukrainians while others sit at home and do nothing. You know, it's totally mind blowing.
The thing is, he is right about that, about war, that everyone sits by and watches it, and it's nice.
You talk like, I mean, there's always what's the word? There's always exceptions, right? Someone could be having a very similar dialogue about, you know, the Ummah is under attack by Bashar al-Assad. We have to go fight for ISIS. You know, like I'm not saying that's the same thing, but I'm saying like there's so many instances of people like think they're doing the right thing and they're going overseas to fight in a conflict. Like but it really just depends on politics at the end of the day. It's just like, who are you fighting for? What's happening?
I mean, but in this case, you are fighting invaders that are coming to your country. So,
yeah,
not the worst.
Have this divide of people that are selfless and courageous and wonderful and willing to sell everything they own to come here and support.
That rhetoric can be used to defend anything. Yeah,
getting killed,
it can.
To shelter kids and protect Ukrainians. And others that just, you know, want to sit at home and not. It's just, you know, it's an indictment of our entire human society to say, hey, you know, where do we stand? Do we stand for good, or do we just not care? I mean, does the world not care? That's the feeling that I wrestle with every day in my interactions with everybody. You know, every one of us is responsible for the outcome of this war. Every one of us, you know, by our actions.
Just keeps on talking.
Yeah, he's a yapper. But it's, yeah, I don't know. And on one hand, what he's saying is true and good and nice.
Yep.
On the other hand, he's like, in this situation, he still seems pretty clearly unwell.
No.
Like, because when we spoke to someone like Donna, who did a really hectic thing.
Yes.
You know, she went to Iraq and went to literally just go to these sites that were going to get bombed to dissuade the
to be
American
a human
government
shield. Yeah.
And like, that's nuts. That's a crazy thing to do. But like, in her like media appearances, she still had the kind of mental clarity to like present it not as a schizophrenic person. Like, you know, it's a crazy thing to do, but like, yeah, I don't know.
But also, she had a consistency to her political beliefs, and that she was anti-war. And at the end of the day, in terms of like,
so she'd have
political where you alignment, it's like she was like, no, in
anti-war maximalist
is my political belief.
Yeah.
That is, in terms of, I don't care what's happening around the world, I just don't think anyone should be in conflict, especially civilians. So it's like, there's nothing crazy about that.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I think this guy's like, I don't know, a bit different because he's like come into it in a very specific conflict, you know.
If you don't know who Donna was, she was a woman that we interviewed she snuck into Pine Gap and did a much better job than us. Actually got in.
She actually got in and
she got arrested
and
went to court.
But the wild thing is that she used to be a human shield in Iraq, and she'd find out where the Allies might be bombing certain locations, like certain markets and places with lots of civilians, and she'd just go there and tell the governments, be like, I'm here at this market right now. If you bomb this place, you're like 10 white people.
Yeah, exactly.
And then she found out one day she showed up to the market too late, and the place got bombed. All these civilians died. And she found out the coordinates came from Pine Gap. So
imagine that you're late for work,
and everyone
actions and what we do. And you know,
I think we've kind of gotten a good grasp of what this guy's about.
What is everyone talking about? So his Twitter, everyone is saying got nuked. Apparently.
Oh well, there are still some screenshots from it.
I would love to see those.
He's yearning for meaning. That's exactly him tearing up about CNN filler is probably because he wants his life to mean something. That is very appropriate. That's 100% what it is. It's like, it's alienating to live now, and it's nice to have like a
purpose,
a real good and evil thing. That's why we do like politics on the internet.
Yeah,
it's good to have meaning. I don't care about,
and that's why I go fishing.
Exactly.
There's good and there's evil. I'm good, fish bad.
Yeah,
me fish.
Oh, I love this so much. So. Libs of TikTok, amazing page. I suggest everyone follow them. They don't follow them, but we do it because we need the material. What I love is like, as soon as Trump got the assassination attempt the first time, they went out and started like chastising any kind of like media that was negative about Trump, because they're like, if you keep saying bad things about Trump, you're making people clip.
You said the word, he's got a target on him in 2016. So
you're pretty much like dog whistling that. Yeah. And then like, you could probably dig up something better. It was like Time Magazine a few days ago. Time you covered now how Kamala Harris knocked Donald Trump off course, in trouble. Today someone tried to Trump. Yeah, this this aggressive rhetoric, this violent. This is incitement to violence.
It is
a pun about him not hitting his ball in the right place.
Look at how vulnerable he looks in the caught in the sand.
Mm-hmm. They were sending signals to this.
Is that the exact bush the sniper was hiding in? Is that the sniper's nest?
Yeah, that's the hardest hole in the whole field. Getting into the sniper's nest.
I think.
Why is his back arched? Yeah, he's popping his booty.
That's what he looks like. That's hilarious.
Also, they made him hotter on Time Magazine
of TikTok. That
it's really stupid.
Also, what other activity could you show the man doing?
Yeah, you have to make a golf pun
Or what? Raping porn stars?
They're not going to run with that.
Yeah, what is he going to do? That's
also,
all the man does.
I don't think. I mean, Libs of TikTok. What is his name? Chaya Rachik is really stupid.
She's incredibly dumb.
I saw her interview. She's a imbecile. But the kind of nice thing as well is that you can just be lazy on the internet as a right winger because no one's going to call you at anything. Everyone's just like, yeah, they're also communists and they eat children. It's like, okay, like cool, you got it.
Can we
keep
the comments at all?
I don't think so. But
I'm not a fan of conspiracies, but it's starting to be difficult to ignore.
This is a senator, by the way.
No,
I think
it's not.
Congressman George Santos. Yeah, this is pretty
Should we
clear.
do the scrolling lucky dip one more?
Fuck. Okay.
One more. We got one more.
I think they knew.
Okay, that's enough. Because now
they posted about him playing golf. I think they knew that someone was going to walk past the golf course with an AK.
But
Very
also,
good.
How weak do these people think the Democrats are? Like, if you wanted to assassinate someone, why would you hire the blue-haired guy with piss in his hair to hide badly, or the kid with the red dot scope that was known to be a badge at school? Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
If someone is going to get against...
If the deep state wants to you...
You're dead.
Yeah. It's so funny. It's like, yeah, they're both... At the same time, they control everything and they're like sneaky and they're making you gay.
But they don't have assassins.
Yeah. They
got children.
They're not that good at this.
It's so strange.
The Ukrainians hide him. I mean, we went through this theory, like, maybe the motivations might align, but like, he seems like more of a nuisance for Ukraine than anything. But who knows? I'm not a Ukraine specialist. But this is interesting. Just before he got the assassination attempt, Trump says, "I hate Taylor Swift" on Truth Social.
Wow, and then
look at this.
Was the man a Swiftie?
We don't know. Probably he speaks like an imbecile, so there's a chance that he was a Swiftie.
Wow.
All caps. I hate Taylor Swift.
That is crazy.
Yeah. This was posted just after he wrote that and just before he got shot.
Wait, he was listening to her songs in the car with Melania?
Well, maybe he was listening to them and crying. He's lying, guys. He loves Taylor Swift. How do you know this? How does anyone know this?
Yeah, how do you know that? Does Trump stream and you watch his streams?
I can't click things. I'm sorry.
They're from Hawaii, which is closer to Australia than Florida. Coincidence?
I have nothing to do with that, man.
No. I did not help him to.
So this is the kind of annoying thing that happens on Twitter. As soon as someone is ID'd, they start digging out their old tweets. And it's funny because I'm about to go through libs of TikTok and be a person. Like, you dig up tweets and this guy said a lot of stuff.
I'm just going to grab some water.
So here's a claim that he's like some kind of Republican. He's moved to the Republican Party. This is 2020. Tulsi, we need to reinvent ourselves at this stage. We need to create a new, extremely powerful emotional message that we deliver in numerous videos using all we have learned. Let me help you create some powerful speeches. Let me fly to where you are and work. He's unwell. This is wild to be like personally like atting a politician and being like, let me help you design a video message, because as you can tell from my unhinged rant in a Ukrainian hotel, I am very good at political messaging. So you should hire me. You should hire me because I can work this out for you. He has main character syndrome. That is 100% what it is. Yeah, bipolar. Something's going on. He's looking at his tweets and he's telling Tulsi Gabbard that she needs a better message and, you know, let me help you create some powerful speeches. Let me find out where you are. And
we get emails like this and we're YouTubers. Like,
yeah, imagine getting it.
Yeah.
Nikki Haley, please join Vivek Ramaswamy. When he posted this, that was recent. That was last month.
Wow.
Please join Vivek Ramaswamy as a team of president and VP. We must do this now to create a winning ticket now that we all can get behind. Please do not be selfish and arrogant. Partner now to change the course of this election. Break norms and give us an option.
He didn't tell me why I need to partner with Vivek. besides saying to break norms?
No, I
Is
think
that the
he
reason?
doesn't like Trump, I guess, which is pretty clear from what he just got
Oh,
arrested
that's an
for.
American date, January 8th.
Oh, it's American?
Oh,
I hate
you
this. You people are
guys.
so weird. The something of the something of the something
Yes.
makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Not January 8th, 20. It just doesn't make any sense.
The most important thing to say is like, what date do you want to meet up? You say the day first. That's the most important.
We're just doing it in
of this
ascending
month.
order.
Yes.
In America, it's like
There's not months first.
we shall meet in the first month, but the 28th day of that month, 2024.
Yeah, I can't defend it. It's like a sandwich. Yeah, it is a weird sandwich.
It's so stupid. Everything you do is just like the tiniest bit different. In just like in a way that's like inconvenient for you as well. It's just weird.
No, freedom.
Don't say Aussies. This is literally the entire world. There's no other country that does this stupid thing.
It's like with metric. Do you know the other country that
You guys have
uses
your alphabet backwards as well?
imperial? The imperial country? Someone really weird like Bhutan uses imperial.
They got yards, miles, and so the worst one is inches and feet. Like I know it now because I've spent enough time in America. Like I understand vaguely, but actually counting in intervals of 12 is what the
Also, don't call it a foot if we all have different feet. If humanity had universal foot sizes, fine. You could say a foot and you'll be like, yeah, very good, because somehow
You can
we're
easily
all
measure
born with the same foot. But we all have different feet, all right? So until we get the same feet, you're not allowed. I'm going to say your system's stupid.
Anyway, so this is him, courting the Republicans, saying, give us a Republican option to vote for, whatever. He voted for Trump in 2016. While you were my choice in 2106, I and the world hoped that President Trump would be different and better than the candidate. But we all were greatly disappointed, and it seems you are getting worse and devolving. I will be glad when you gone. I mean, strange to use that word. But he's anyway. He says he voted for Trump. He wrote a lot of pro Kamala stuff, but also just like he said in that Romanian news video is like word for word like CNN filler. What the guy said. It's like AI generated pro Ukraine content. You are invited to visit the injured people in the hospital from the Trump rally and attend the funeral of the fireman. Trump will never do anything for them. Show the world what compassionate humanity is all about.
Wait,
my phone number?
Wait, is that his phone number or is that like a conspiracy number? Is that like a
think it's a
longitude and
phone
latitude of the hospital?
You should visit the victims in the hospital of the Trump rally, blah, blah, blah. Your campaign should be called something like KADAF, Keep
It's his
America
phone.
Democratic and Free. Trump should be Massa, Make America Slaves Again.
Can
Master.
I call his number?
Democracy is on the ballot and we cannot lose. We cannot afford to fail. The world is counting on us to show the way.
I'm going to call his number. What if an FBI agent picks up?
Your campaign should be called CADAF. That rolls off the tongue, CADAF.
8, 3, 4, 2. Do I have to do like an international number?
No, just try it. These guys are going to call it before you as well. It's annoying.
Is your call
I think
not
you got to
connected?
put in like a +1.
+1? Oh, let me try that again.
I was not supporting Bernie, but now I am. As Sleepy Joe stands for nothing. No plans, no ideas, just as limp as Hillary. Bernie, give him hell, fight to the death.
Also, why do you guys get +1? What the f is that about?
Here we got +6-4.
6-1.
6-1. Because he's not dead.
Oh, here
we could
go.
ask him why he done it. Boy, why you done it? You put on speaker?
Buildings and also International Volunteer Center, Ukraine, as well as Taiwan. I'd like to volunteer. Please send me
Can you leave him a message?
I
No, don't leave him a message. I don't want to fuck with this guy.
I do.
Okay, well, tell him what you want to sell him.
Any of the messages, never get it. Thank you.
Don't get it because you're in jail, dude.
Sorry, mailbox is full.
Ah, everyone's calling him. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Well, I was going to leave him a
Wait, we should have a
voicemail.
voice and be like, call it off. Call it off. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. Don't go in the sniper's nest, Ryan.
We're calling you from Australia in the future. Call it off, Ryan.
But
Go to plan B, Ryan.
go to plan B. Plan B. Hire someone else to do it. You're too old. You're 56.
Remember what we talked about, Ryan?
The Ukrainians wouldn't let you do it. You're too old. It's the
That's
5
crazy.
billion.
I did not expect this to... I love being the news.
Yep.
We're doing news. This is... oh, God. Oh, Ryan. I'm so sorry. That's sad.
I'm excited for my bill for when I call the attempted assassination.
Okay, it was in a Gideon video. I forgot who Gideon was.
So Gideon,
What's Gideon?
recap on Gideon, used to be one of the largest YouTubers ever. People saying that isn't him. Well, I'm going to tell you who Gideon is anyway. Gideon, one of the largest YouTubers. He used to do a lot of prank content. He would also make videos like I traveled to the most town. He did one with that. What's the guys from England called? Nico.
Milana.
Yep. But then
Boy fan.
Gideon,
subscriber.
Gideon had like a transformation where he became a hardcore Christian, and he deleted
like Chandler.
No, better than Chandler. He deleted all of his other videos.
I remember this. It wasn't holy enough.
Maybe not all of them, but a lot of his videos where he did something blasphemous. And then, yeah, Gideon used to be funny, but I still thought he was very like in people's face. Like I don't like it when people like do pranks, but they're kind of aggressive
just
to people around
like,
them.
random people. Yeah, just antisocial.
But
he's like Chandler Bing.
Yes, Chandler Bing, and now he reads out Bible verses and talks about how we can be closer with God. But he was doing some prank on where was it? Berkeley or Harvard, some university, and ran into this guy campaigning to trying to sign people up to Ukraine.
Oh, well, then it would be him. Why would it not be him?
Well, the Ukrainians have a right to fight back.
I don't do paper, though.
I don't care if you do paper or not. I'm looking for revolutionaries. Whatever people want to take this
no, he
whole
looks
system
different.
down.
Bro, I'm a
look
veteran.
different.
Like, do you need me?
What kind of veteran are you?
Bro, I served in Nuketown.
Well, I think it's better to serve and fight in the powers over the system.
Bro, give me a Glock and a Hellcat.
Take a look at this.
Bro, but I don't do paper, though. I just told
Come
you
on,
that.
dude, then get away.
Take a look at
We don't
this.
need people who aren't serious. If you're not serious,
I'm
then-
serious, but I don't do paper, bro. You're literally in the environment.
We're moving on. You go ahead, have your lunch.
No, bro, I'm going to class.
Go to
I'm a
class
scholar.
then. Go to class. Well, the Ukrainians have a right.
I mean, this guy's just like, I don't know. I think this is a different guy. I don't know. He doesn't look the same. And also he's much more, what's the word? Articulate than the other guy.
Yeah.
Could be the same guy.
Could be the same guy. You can change a lot. We don't know when this video filmed. I doubt that's him. So it's just
there's a
another
lot of
crazy
people.
white guy trying to sign people up to fight in Ukraine.
No southern accent. Yeah,
he
the
does
voice is
sound
really different.
very different and much less manic. Yeah, he's coherent. He also doesn't look the same.
Yeah, he's got a very different face.
Well, I'm looking for revolution. Are you?
Bro, I served in Nuketown. Glock.
What is this? Why are there
We're
so
going
many?
to
Oh, no,
class.
I'm just
Well,
an idiot. I don't know how to.
Ukrainian-
It looks very different. Yep, it's him confirmed. I mean, okay.
What does that mean?
Someone on Gideon's team said, yeah, I know. I remember this guy.
He's
Over
just an old
1,000
white guy,
fucking
not
streams.
the same.
Yeah. Okay, well, that is the end of the coverage.
Is
What
it?
we should do, you want to call him again? Just so we can, because he said a business. I want to look at that business.
Okay.
Roofing or something. What does he do?
Not the end of the coverage. We've got more